receiving my dear brother and friend as a host in Islamabad. We held fruitful and substantive discussions today covering diverse areas of mutual interest. We took stock of the progress achieved since the last round of strategic dialogue, which was held in Beijing. We also exchanged views on the entire gamut of Pak-China relations, including CPEC, trade and investment, science and technology, and people-to-people cooperation. Important developments pertaining to our region and the world at large were also reviewed. It is my great pleasure to share that our two sides enjoy complete unanimity of views and consensus on all important matters. A strategic dialogue was held on the heels of China, Pakistan, Afghanistan Foreign Ministers trilateral meeting in Kabul, which was attended by both of us with our counterpart, Mr. Muttaqi, yesterday. Recently, our two countries have worked together to establish trilateral partnerships with other countries in our region. These mechanisms signify our joint resolve to promote regional peace, stability and prosperity, and to share the dividends of Pakistan-China friendship with other countries in our region and beyond. I expressed gratitude to Mr. Wang Yi for China's firm support to Pakistan for safeguarding its sovereignty, territorial integrity and national dignity. I reaffirmed Pakistan's full support to China on all issues of its core concern. We also agreed that instead of resorting to unilateralism, belligerence and brinkmanship, sincere and concerted efforts should be made for the settlement of all outstanding issues as per international law and established norms of interstate relations. I am heartened by Mr. Wang Yi's vision for further enhancing our bilateral cooperation in trade, economics and investment fields, including upgradation of CPEC Phase 2. Our two sides also emphasized the need for further deepening of our people-to-people contacts and cultural cooperation, which remains the bedrock of Pak-China all-weather strategic cooperative partnership. While discussing key aspects of bilateral significance, we agreed to continue our close cooperation at the multilateral fora, particularly at the United Nations Security Council, where Pakistan is currently serving its 2-year term as a non-permanent member. I thank my brother, my friend, Foreign Minister Wang Yi, for China's support during Pakistan presidency of UN Security Council meeting last month. We also discussed preparations for Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's forthcoming visit to China. The Prime Minister will attend the SCO Council of Heads of State Summit and also meet the top Chinese leadership, including President Xi and Premier Li. A Pakistan-China B2B investment conference would also be organized during the Prime Minister's visit of China. Next year, Pakistan and China will celebrate the 75th anniversary of the establishment of our diplomatic relations. In this context, Foreign Minister Wang Yi and I agreed that our two countries would organize a series of events and programs to celebrate this auspicious event. I would also like to use this opportunity to express my profound appreciation for Mr. Wang Yi for his lifelong services for strengthening Pakistan-China relations. His wisdom, advice, and unflinching support has been a source of great strength for us. I look forward to continue working closely with my brother, Mr. Wang Yi, to elevate Pakistan-China ironclad friendship to a new level of cooperation and collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now have the honor to invite His Excellency Mr. Wang Yi to address the media, sir.
各位记者朋友，大家好。尊敬的老朋友，达尔副总理见会长，很高兴在这里同记者们见面。你们是
to meet all of your friends from the media. You are an important bridge of friendship and cooperation between our two peoples. I salute your hard work. Just now, in a friendly and brotherly atmosphere, Prime Minister Dar and I had the 6th Foreign Ministers Strategic Dialogue. We've had another round of comprehensive and in-depth strategic communication, and we've reached an agreement on almost every issue. We both agree that the ironclad friendship between China and Pakistan is growing from strength to strength, and the China-Pakistan all-weather strategic cooperative partnership is unbreakable. Our strategic cooperation means a lot for our respective development as well as regional peace and stability. The China-Pakistan community with a shared future remains at the forefront of the community with a shared future with all neighboring countries. In this connection, China and Pakistan will commit to the 4 always. First, always maintain a high degree of mutual trust and mutual support. The two sides agree to follow the important consensus of our top leadership as the strategic guidance to continue to consolidate and deepen strategic mutual trust and firmly support each other in safeguarding our respective core interests. China warmly welcomes Prime Minister Abbas to China for the SEO-Tianjin Summit and the commemoration marking the 80th anniversary of the victory of the war of the Chinese people against Japanese aggression and the World Anti-Fascist War. Second, always focus on development and pursue mutual benefit and win cooperation. The two sides agree that the current priority for China-Pakistan cooperation is high-quality CPEC cooperation and build an upgraded version of CPEC. We will build on our past achievements to build a growth corridor, a livelihood enhancing corridor, an innovation corridor, a green corridor, and an open corridor to promote greater synergy between the 5 corridors with Pakistan's development plannings. We will work hard to deepen our industrial, agricultural, and mining cooperation to improve the Pakistani people's welfare and accelerate the fostering Pakistan's capability for self-sustained development and increase Pakistan's economic resilience. We will also jointly support the development and operation of the Gwadar port and promote the KKH realignment project in an orderly manner, and we welcome third-party participation in ML1 project. The two sides will jointly prepare and ensure the success of the series of commemorative activities for the 75th anniversary of the China-Pakistan diplomatic relations next year. China deeply sympathizes with Pakistan in the wake of the heavy rainfall and will immediately provide emergency humanitarian assistance. Third, always safeguard security and delivering a better life for our people. China highly commends Pakistan's tireless efforts and immense sacrifice in combating terrorism. China firmly believes that Pakistan's counter-terrorism operation will secure the ultimate victory, and Pakistan will effectively protect the safety and security of Chinese personnel, projects, and institutions in Pakistan, and will work with China to deepen counter-terrorism security cooperation and to increase our regional counter-terrorism coordination. The two sides will jointly carry out more small and beautiful livelihood programs in Pakistan to have a greater sense of gain to the Pakistani people. We will vigorously promote exchanges and cooperation on education, youth, and agriculture to further consolidate the public support for China-Pakistan friendship. Fourth, always coordinate closely together and meet challenges together. Given the interconnection between the situation in South Asia and the broader transformation in the world, the two sides agreed to strengthen coordination and cooperation on regional affairs, and we seek resolution to differences and disputes through dialogue and consultation. We will follow the Asian values of peace, cooperation, openness, and inclusiveness in conducting cooperation and work together to build our region into a peaceful, safe and secure, prosperous, beautiful and amicable home in Asia. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the founding of the United Nations. The two countries will firmly support the victorious outcomes of World War II, practice true multilateralism, oppose all unilateral bullying practices. The two sides will take the Global Development Initiative, the Global Security Initiative, and Global Civilization Initiative as important platforms and avenues to enhance solidarity and cooperation among the Global South, to promote an equal and orderly multipolar world and a universal, beneficial, and inclusive economic globalization, and to build a community with a shared future for humanity. Long live China-Pakistan friendship. Thank you.
Now the floor is open for question. The first question will be addressed to His Excellency Mr. Ishaq Dar. Yes, Ms. Nimra Sohail.
Thank you, spokesperson. I am Namra Suhail from Pakistan Television. To our Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Ishaq Dar, sir, how do you see Pakistan-China relations in the context of prevailing geopolitical tensions, especially the realignments that are taking place globally? Thank you.
Thank you. Very, I would say, interesting question. Indeed, the current international situation is undergoing unprecedented transformation. On economic front, we are grappling with the issues like volatility in energy and commodity markets, supply chain disruptions, rise of trade and tech barriers, and impacts of climate change. The present challenges have been exacerbated by geopolitical upheavals, terrorism, and exclusionary approach by some countries, thereby causing harm to the regional peace and stability. Notwithstanding, the cardinal pillar of Pakistan's foreign policy would not change, which is to establish friendly ties with all countries of the world based on convergence of interest, shared values, mutual respect and equality, and for global peace and stability. The prevailing geopolitical milieu therefore necessitates Pakistan's closer alignment with China, which is our all-weather strategic cooperative partner and brother, trusted friend and a great neighbor. Our two countries enjoy commonality of views on regional and global issues. We share China's vision for the negotiated settlements of all outstanding disputes, upholding of the international law, and centrality of the UN system, and inclusive economic globalization for all nations of the world. As a trusted friend and strategic partner, China is mainstay and cornerstone of Pakistan's foreign policy. Our bilateral friendship occupies paramount importance. We would continue to maintain our strategic communication and coordination and further deepen and expand our ironclad friendship and brotherhood as envisioned by our leadership and peoples of Pakistan. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, sir. The next question is addressed to His Excellency Mr. Wang Yi and Mr. Yang Chao from Xinhua. Sir.
Thank you. 王毅外长您好，我是新华社记者蒋超。巴基斯坦是您此次访问南亚三国的最后一站，您同印度、阿富汗、巴基斯坦政要进行了密集交流。
You've engaged in intensive communication with political leaders of India, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. So how do you assess the situation in South Asia and the role of China-Pakistan cooperation?
我首先补充一句，刚才这个巴基斯坦电视台提了一个非常
First, I'd like to say that the Pakistan journalist just raised a very interesting and meaningful question. And I totally agree to the answer of Mr. Dar. What I want to say is that it is because of the tense geopolitical situation that we now see more clearly the significance of China-Pakistan cooperation and the value of China-Pakistan as ironclad friends. Now I'd like to take your question. Indeed, I visited 3 countries. And Pakistan is the final stop and the most important stop. The current trip made me feel that all countries in South Asia enjoys a long history, splendid culture, and a large population. China and South Asian countries are close neighbors connected by mountains and rivers, and South Asian countries are an important part of China's efforts to build a regional community with a shared future. This time I visited India, Afghanistan, and Pakistan, and I keenly felt South Asia's development enjoys strong potential and momentum. The 21st century should be an era for Asia and especially South Asia to accelerate their development and revitalization. Despite different national conditions, all 3 countries have realized that accelerated development is the priority of all of them, and it is the biggest common denominator of the 3 countries and all countries in the region. A peaceful, stable, growing, and prosperous South Asia serves the common interests of all sides and meets the expectation of all peoples. All 3 countries will enhance good neighborliness and friendship with China, their largest neighboring country, and deepen exchanges and cooperation, and pursue mutual benefit and win-win. Especially under unilateral bullying practices, all 3 countries believe that it is important to uphold multilateralism, safeguard their legitimate rights and interests, to build an equal and orderly multipolar world, and promote a universally beneficial and inclusive economic globalization. And China will become South Asian countries' trustworthy partner and a strong anchor for them. China follows a pursuit to foster an amicable, secure, and prosperous neighborhood, and China advocates the philosophy of amity, sincerity, mutual benefit, inclusiveness, and a shared future for humanity. China is always committed to engage in mutual respect, mutual accommodation, mutual trust, and mutual support with South Asian countries. China and South Asian countries are natural partners, and we enjoy ample space for cooperation. The China-India relationship is a long-standing one, and despite all these setbacks, it is showing a clear historical logic. China-Pakistan friendship has withstood the test of time and has been tempered. It is showing stronger internal drive. China's partnership with India, Pakistan, and all other neighboring countries is not targeted at any third party, and it is not affected by any third party. Before I conclude, I wish to stress that China and Pakistan are ironclad friends and all-weather strategic cooperative partners. And China-Pakistan community with a shared future is at the forefront of building a regional community with a shared future, and it is playing an important exemplary role. China and Pakistan are taking the lead in implementing the Global Development Initiative, and the development of CPEC has not only benefited our 2 peoples, it is also extending to other countries, including Afghanistan. China and Pakistan are practicing the Global Security Initiative. We are following the vision of common, comprehensive, cooperative, and sustainable security, and we are committed to engage in high-standard security cooperation. China and Pakistan attach great importance to the Global Civilization Initiative. We transcend the differences in culture and social social systems, and we are promoting greater mutual understanding and mutual amity between our two peoples. China and Pakistan are both important members of the Global South. From this year, Pakistan will serve a non-permanent member in the UN Security Council. That in June, Pakistan did a wonderful job as the rotating presidency. I congratulate Prime Minister Dar's hard work.
那么，这边2年在拜登出任非常任理事国期间，中国在安理会又多了一个。
In the next 2 years, China has another important partner that will uphold fairness and justice in the Security Council. We will engage in close coordination and cooperation and safeguard the legitimate interests of the developing countries and the Global South. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Second part of the ceremony. In July 2022, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China presented a gift of 2 million RMB to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Pakistan following the visit of China's State Council and Foreign Minister. This gift was utilized in the solarization of 2 accommodation facilities under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs administrative control. The solarization process has been successfully completed. I would now like to request His Excellency Mr. Wang Yi to present a framed picture to the Deputy Prime Minister, Foreign Minister, marking the completion of the solarization project.